At recess, kids want to have fun, but can they enjoy themselves in a safe environment? Here at David Lubin Elementary School, we have a safety issue with the condition of our blacktop. Many kids at our school, while running or even just walking around during the school year. In fact, from April 25, 2018 to January 14, 2019, there have been 10 major injuries at our school because of the condition of our blacktop. In this newscast, we will explore the impact the blacktop is having on our students and staff. Now we are going to listen to Miss Jane, the art teacher. Miss Jane, how does the condition of our blacktop limit union activities?
Well, we used to be able to do the Chalk It Up Festival on the blacktop. We've done it like 8 to 10 years, right? I mean, almost before you were born. And it's a wonderful activity that we have where all the students get to do artwork out on the blacktop. But you know, right now, have you seen the blacktop? Terrible. I walked around the blacktop. Our first priority, safety. And how can I give a blacktop space to artists when it's all broken? People could fall in there, don't you think? I mean, there's dirt, there's mud. We want it, oh, absolutely. We don't want it to look like old art when we haven't even made it yet, do we? And I have to make 60 rectangles on that blacktop. Now I have the sad face. I don't want to have the sad face. We deserve a better blacktop, don't you think? All of us do. Safety, art, beauty. I want to walk out there, see all our lovely art, 60 pieces of art. We might not get to do it this year. I'm sorry, kids.
Now Mr. Dixon, our school principal, will share his thoughts on the blacktop. What do you think about the condition of our blacktop?
Thank you, Jaden. I think the condition of our blacktop is quite poor. I think there are cracks throughout the surface. Some of the cracks go quite deep. There's something called puddling around the area of the drain where the water has settled on the blacktop over a period of several years, causing damage to the blacktop, and it's led to the deterioration of the surface so that there's debris on the surface that makes it slippery at times for students and dangerous for students.
And can you tell me what steps have been taken to fix the blacktop, Mr. Dixon?
That's an excellent question. So with the support of our community, our families, we've made efforts to communicate to the district our feelings about the poor condition of the blacktop. That has led to the district surveying our blacktop along with the blacktops at other schools, and they have ranked our blacktop. And they've ranked the blacktops of other schools according to those that are in most need of repair. And we are in a category with some of the schools of 1, which means we are most in need of repair. And we're just waiting to see where we are ranked within the schools that have that number 1 high need ranking. So that's the position we're in right now.
And how does the blacktop limit teacher and students' activities at David Lubin?
Well, I think it means that if you're a student playing an activity that involves you running or even walking, you have to be constantly aware of the surface of the area of the blacktop that you're playing in. And I think our students, and I see our students, you know, they make choices about what they do and where they do it based on the condition of the surface. For example, today and the last couple of days, we haven't been able to use our field because of the wet conditions, and that makes it even more of a challenge because then you have all of the students who have the same recess, they're all using the blacktop at the same time. You have a PE class using the blacktop at the same time. On a Thursday, Friday, you might have 2 PE classes using the blacktop at the same time. So you have a lot of kids in what becomes a smaller space, and then you have the basketball area, the kickball area that are sort of unavailable because of that activity, and you have a really quite small area for the rest of the students to interact with. And my concern is that can lead to accidental collisions between students, which are made more likely by the state of the surface of the blacktop also.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Dixon. Now we know here from a David Lubin student. Austin, how does the blacktop limit students' activities at David Lubin?
It ruins the students' activities at David Lubin Elementary School because they don't really have the ability to get their actual activities in, just because the blacktop is so rugged and you could fall and break your head open or get hurt. Someone else could get hurt too.
Yep.
And a lot of kids who want to play like Foursquare or something,
Or anything else?
yeah, and anything else like that, it will bounce off the rugged area and kind of go everywhere, and it will ruin their game.
Okay. Thank you for taking the time to listen and get a better understanding of the safety issue at David Lubin. This is Jaden Ramos reporting at David Lubin Elementary School.